It's been a long time since law school, trying to unravel complicated Supreme Court decisions. I figured this one was worth the effort, all 193 pages of it. So, 9 members of the court, how about 9 quick reactions? Reaction number 1, Obama won the case, a huge win, but a narrow win. Right after the decision came out, I put up a quick tweet. Roberts gives Obama the 5th vote he needs to uphold the mandate, I wrote, but he narrows the scope of the Commerce Clause. 193 pages later, I'm sticking to that. Plus this, reaction number 2. Roberts also narrowed the scope of Congress's spending powers and the Constitution's necessary and proper clause. These are conservative, limited government positions he took, and they could mean some very conservative decisions down the road. Number 3, thoughtful conservatives, I'm thinking George Will, Charles Krauthammer, some others, noticed that. That's why their comments have been restrained, even positive. They know Roberts gave them plenty to work with. Number 4, less thoughtful conservatives. I'm thinking, well, where do we start? Less thoughtful conservatives missed that. That's why they're calling Roberts a sellout, a turncoat, and the decision a disaster. Number 5, cheer up, less thoughtful conservatives. Sure, millions of uninsured people will now be able to get insurance, and kids with pre-existing conditions won't be denied vital care, and insurance companies won't be able to drop people when they get sick. But it's not all bad news. At least you were able to stick it to the Attorney General. Contempt of Congress. Who isn't in contempt of this Congress? Number 6, the latest screech from the TPTT, the Tea Party temper tantrum, is to call the law the biggest tax increase in history, which just proves they're even worse at math than they are at constitutional law. Number 7, Justice Roberts did uphold the individual mandate as a tax and a perfectly legitimate use of Congress's taxing power. But if it hadn't been taxes, the diehards would have found something else. The decision came down on a Thursday. It doesn't count if it's a Thursday. Number 8, Mitt Romney and his pals on Capitol Hill have vowed to keep fighting on. Very dedicated. Kind of like those Japanese soldiers still living in caves 10 years after World War II. And reaction number 9, a constitutional principle I didn't have to go to law school to learn. Get over it.